Review of the movie Leviticus. And I've seen a lot of hot takes online saying that this movie was it rivaled, and some people even said it was better than Obsession and the Backrooms movie, which, if you know from my video, which I don't know if it's up yet, I glazed the hell out of both of them. I gave Backrooms a 9.5 and I gave Obsession a 10. So I'm a pretty big glazer of both of those movies. And does that movie hold up to those two? Not even close. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. It's not even remotely close. It's really disappointing. I had a lot of high for this movie. I don't think it was executed all that successfully here. And I think the big issue with the movie is with its characters, because holy shit, the lack of depth and developments that are given to these characters. Maybe, I mean, they do kind of develop, but the relationship doesn't really develop though. Like the relationship barely feels like a relationship. Like the relationship is so forced, and it just feels like, oh yeah, the only thing our relationship is reduced to is just us making out. And that is pretty much their relationship in the entire movie. They and up until like the end of the movie, where they actually feel somewhat more romantic, outside of them just like I don't know. It's just for a romance horror movie, not giving your romance any depth is so questionable. Truly, this is my big issue with this movie, is that it's not good representation, because it just doesn't feel authentic. It just feels, oh yeah, we know, we again, I don't know if the actors or the writers behind this movie are a part of the community or not, but I just feel like they kind of did them dirty in this movie. I don't know. I feel like just the characters you don't know that much about them. In the beginning of the movie or at the end of the, you legit just don't know that much about them. And I don't get just the reviews that are saying these characters are amazing. It's like, I wish I could agree. They're not bad. They're fine for what they're given, but it's just like they could have been so much better. And to me, just the lack of like character exploration just drops this movie down to at least a 6.5. Which I know that is pretty jarring, and that's like a lot, but I don't know. I just can't. It's hard liking a movie. Well, I think, okay, I'll say this. I do like the movie overall, but I just didn't love it. Like, I wish I loved it, but I couldn't, because again, we don't know much about these damn characters. You don't know much about the relationship either. Like, all we know is they like making out, and they're secretive about it. And that's like all you know. Like, I'm fine with us getting caught up with the relationship. Like, we don't have to watch them get together. We could just have them be together, but I wish we could explore their characters in a way that makes them like not so one-dimensional, because they feel so one-dimensional. But anyways, another issue I have with this movie is like where the other guy, this is gonna be a little spoiler, so if you don't want spoilers, even though I don't know why you're clicking on this, is when the other guy cheated on this guy. I don't remember their names. That's how forgettable they were. When he cheated on him, it's like, why did he do that? And it just doesn't even really get resolved in the movie, or when it does, it's so forced. Like, oh yeah, I still love you, even though you low-key cheated on me. It's like, what are we doing? And but we had to get them under this like Jesus Christ spell or whatever. You could have done that better. Like, you could have had it be something like where it could have just been them getting caught. the two main characters getting caught just being together, instead of like, oh yeah, this guy outed this other guy, so he could get, I don't know, I can't think of the word, exorcist or whatever, get the demon, get the gay out of him. I don't know. I truly forgot. I forgot the word. I apologize.
Fuck you 29,000 times, brother. What is this comment? Delete this.
Like, having him cheat, there's no reason to do that when you could just have them get caught naturally, and have like the horror of this like curse that these really religious people are putting on like people that are gay. You could have had that be done to another gay couple instead of having him cheat, right? And have those gay people that sounded really bad, be killed. And it's like, oh damn, there's a lot of tension now that like, if we get caught, we could end up like them. I don't know, I feel like you could have just done something so much better than what the movie did. It's just so disappointing because it's such a good premise. I love the premise. It's such a good premise. I think this movie shot pretty well too. And the pacing of this movie just makes no fucking sense. We go, oh, slow, suspense, slow, uh-oh, rising tension, oh, down and up again. Monster, how shall I feel? I don't like it. I really don't like it. Especially in the beginning of the movie, we just see them constantly switching, like, locations, just one after the other, you barely spend any time in some of these locations. It's just, I don't like the way this movie's formatted. And it's just, because like the first 30 minutes, it's a little slow, but it also just cuts, like, to different locations. Honestly, I wouldn't even really say it's slow in the beginning. I'd say it bounces too quickly. I think that's my big issue with this movie, is the pacing is just too fast overall, which I know people are saying it's a slow burn. I kind of disagree with that. I think it is, it just goes by way too quick, is what I'm trying to say. And I think since it goes by way too quick, you don't really get to explore the characters. Which I know, I talked about that well enough. But there's a reason why I'm still giving this movie a 6.5/6 out of 10. And that's because I think the horror itself is really good. The premise itself is really good. And I think, unfortunately, that's really carrying the movie. I think the performances are good. I think the locations are also pretty interesting. The cinematography, which, I'll say this. The scenes where the demon is, like, possessing as, like, their most loved, or, like, the one another, like, that's really interesting. The tension behind there, where you just see them walking towards them, and just like the other character running in fear, like, there's a lot of tension in that, there's a lot of fear in that, and I really do like that, like, horror build up. It's just, I wish I cared about these characters more. The acting's good. I think both of the main actors do a good job. It's just kind of a forgettable movie at the end of the day. And also that one guy that told me to shut up in the movie, told me, my friend, to shut up. Not cool, dude. This movie might have been a 7.5 if it weren't for you. Unfortunately, that also drops it by a star. But I just didn't like it all that much. So, I don't know. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't know why I go back on what I say. I like the movie. It is okay. But it is certainly not on the level of Obsession. The people that are saying Leviticus is better than Obsession, you are fucking high as shit. You are fucking high. What the fuck are you talking about?